Have you ever joined a fandom, whether it's supporting your favorite K-pop group, watching anime, creating cosplay content, or sharing fan edits on TikTok? Fandom's culture has become a huge part of online life today. Online fandoms are digital communities where people connect through shared interests in media and entertainment. Unlike traditional audiences, fans are no longer just consumers. They actively create content, interact with others, and contribute to online discussions. However, fandoms are more than just spaces for entertainment. They also influence how people express themselves and explore their identities. Through activities such as cosplay, stan culture, and fan content creation, individuals often experiment with different forms of gender expression and self-representation. Because of this, online fandom culture provides an interesting way to examine how gender and identity are constructed and performed in today's digital world. With that in mind, the next section will explore how gender and identity are represented within different fandom communities.
Alright, next I will be presenting gender and identity representation in media fandom culture. Gender representation in fandom is often influenced by traditional expectation. For example, sports and comic fandoms are commonly associated with masculinity, while music and fan fiction fandoms are often associated with femininity. These stereotypes can affect how fans are viewed and treated. For identity representation, it can be seen through cosplay, fan art, social media, and online discussion. These activities allow fans to express themselves, connect with others, and develop a sense of belonging. However, fandom culture also has challenges. Some communities practice gatekeeping, where fans are excluded or judged for not fitting certain expectations. Overall, fandom culture can both reinforce stereotypes and provide opportunities for self-expression and identity exploration.
So for my part, I'll be talking about social cultural forces influencing gender and identity. Gender and identity in fandom culture are shaped by several social cultural forces. In this section, I'll discuss three key influences, which are social media platforms and audience pressure, cultural traditions and religious values, and fandom norms and gatekeeping. Social media platforms and audience pressure. Social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram play a major role in fandom culture. Their algorithms often promote content that generates strong reaction and engagement, which can amplify fan conflicts and encourage emotional attachment to celebrities. One example is the online discussion surrounding Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. Although there is no confirmed feud between them, fans frequently compare the two celebrities and speculate that they are copying one another. This led to fan wars and users feeling pressured to choose sides. This shows how social media can amplify fandom conflicts and influence fan behavior. Next, cultural traditions, religion, and local values. Fandom culture is global, but fans often adapt it according to their own cultural and religious values. One example is hijabi cosplay, where Muslim women modify costumes and characters to align with modest fashions while still participating in fandom culture. Creators such as Korinisa, Kaisa, and Wan Arisa combine cosplay, alternative fashion, and fandom-inspired content with their own identities. Their content shows how fandom culture can be a space for creativity and self-expression. However, they may also face criticism because they challenge traditional expectations of femininity and Muslim identity. Finally, fandom norms and gatekeeping. Many fandoms contain forms of gatekeeping where fans decide who is considered a real fan. Women cosplayers and newer fans are often questioned more than others, which can limit inclusivity within fandom communities. Overall, social media, cultural values, and fandom norms all influence how gender and identity are expressed in fandom culture. These forces shape who is accepted, who is criticized, and how fans choose to represent themselves online.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. So today I will be discussing about power and influence in gaming fandom using Apex Legends as an example. Power refers to the ability to shape discussions and trends, while influence affects how fans think and behave. Apex Legends promote diversity and inclusivity through its characters and community, whose identities are highlighted. Apex Legends features characters from different backgrounds and identities. For example, Bloodhound is non-binary, Gibraltar is gay, Loba is bisexual, and Catalyst is transgender. These characters help players feel represented and encourage acceptance within the gaming community. Despite promoting diversity, some players still face exclusion. LGBTQ+ gamers and female players may experience harassment and discrimination online. Some identities and characters also receive less attention, showing that challenges still exist within gaming fandoms. Who benefits from these representations? This representation benefits both players and the game developers. Players feel valued and included, while Respawn Entertainment attracts a wider audience and builds a positive reputation. Overall, inclusive representation helps create a more welcoming gaming community. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, this section evaluates the social impact of online fandom culture. Fandom communities such as K-pop, anime, gaming, and cosplay influence how people express their identities online. On the positive side, fandom culture promotes visibility, creativity, and belonging. For example, hijabi cosplayer combine fandom interests with their culture and religious value, creating unique hybrid identities. In gaming communities like Apex Legends, diverse characters also help LGBTQ+ and female gamers feel represented and accepted. However, fandom culture can also be harmful. Female fans often face gatekeeping through stereotypes such as the fake geek girl label. In addition, parasocial relationships can lead to online conflicts, harassment, and toxic fan behavior, especially on social media platforms. So, online fandom culture is both empowering and controlling. While it creates opportunities for self-expression and inclusion, it can also reinforce stereotypes and toxicity. Therefore, fandom spaces should promote inclusivity and respect for all users. Thank you.